Hey, it's me, Miss G. Hope you're all doing well. I have my makeshift white-off board here. I hope you all love it. All right. So today I want to talk about word choice or diction. Basically the same thing. Diction is technically a literary device. So it is thought to be different, right? But basically, word choice is the specific words an author or writer uses for specific contexts or specific ideas or whatever it is, right? We use specific words to build emphasis, build meaning, create ideas, create understanding, help our audience understand our thoughts, and all that fun stuff. It's really bright. And all that fun stuff. Okay? Cool. So something I am noticing within our writing is we tend to forget that words have multiple meanings. And that's okay. It happens. But when words have multiple meanings, and for research writing, you want to make sure that you are either describing that word in context or you are straight up defining that word. Let me give you an example. Let me give you a silly example. So some of you are writing about video games, and that's great. Video games are awesome, okay? Video games are super cool. But I don't know anything about video games. All I know is Animal Crossing. So let's say you are using the word monitor. Oh, it's backwards. Okay, you guys have to deal with me. It monitor, right? So in my head, I'm like, oh, like a lizard. Right? Like a lizard. In your head, you're probably talking about a computer. In a scientist's head, maybe you're talking about a heart monitor. Right? The thing that measures our heartbeat. So just one word having three different definitions for it. Remember, in the English language, one word can have like 1,000 different meanings because the English language is very confusing. So you either want to describe that word in your context or you either want to describe the word outright. What do I mean by context? Context clues, right? So maybe in your writing you are going to say, as a gamer, I go to my computer, I look at my screen or my monitor, and I watch the game from my monitor, right? From there, I can probably figure out, okay, they're talking about a monitor in the sense of a computer, not a lizard. Okay? Something that I'm also noticing is we tend to repeat the same word over and over again. Professors don't like that. I'm not telling you to go to thesaurus.com and find the coolest word there, but I am telling you to expand your vocabulary, okay? A big vocabulary is a great thing to have. It will help you describe things better. It will help you articulate things. It will help you emphasize things. So try it. Try thesaurus.com. You may find things you like there. With that being said, make sure you're using the right word. Sometimes we find this really cool word and we put it in and it doesn't really fit or it doesn't really make sense. So there's that fine line, right? That fine line between using strong diction and using words that don't make sense, right? We want to make sure that we are in the middle of that, okay? Try not to repeat the same word over and over again. Try not to repeat the same phrase over and over again. Try to stay away from words like. Like is like the favorite word of the English language, right? It's like this, like that, like I say it all the time. I am guilty of it 100%, but that is something that I would appreciate that you look for in your writing, okay? I want us to make sure that these essays are the best that they can be, that they are awesome, all right? Another thing that I'm noticing is we're not paying attention to our audience. Word choice is very important when it comes to our audiences, okay? Remember the monitor thing? Your audience is me right now, so fine. But in the long run, your audience isn't going to be me. It's probably going to be a professor or someone who's accepting you into college, or maybe you have to write an essay to get a grant, or maybe you have to write an essay to win a scholarship, right? There are a million things. Who is your audience? If you are in an English class and you are writing an essay based on a novel, maybe you want to add some poetic flair to it. If you are writing a scientific essay for a scientist, you probably want to keep it to facts, data, percentages, no emotion, right? So keep that in mind. Your audience is super important. Pretend that I am your audience, okay? Pretend that I am not Ms. Gelfars. Pretend I am whoever it is that you would like to read your essay, right? Another thing is we tend to throw things in there without explaining them, without describing them. Remember, this is a research essay. You don't want to just throw things in there. You want to make sure that you are articulating your ideas, that you're describing your ideas. Okay? Whether that means that you add extra vocabulary in there, extra description words, or all that stuff. Okay? That's really it for now. If you have any questions, please email me. I also do live sessions from 11 to 12, unless I have a meeting, then I'll meet a little earlier. So, yeah. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed my makeshift white-off board. If these videos are helping, just let me know, and I can continue making them. Okay, bye, guys!